Hello everyone, welcome back to Italian F4. It is time to go racing in this championship. We're getting all set and ready. Everyone's lining up on the grid. Here we go. It is time to begin, and it is time to get racing underway. This is going to be quite a lot of fun, as they will get themselves into position. We are slightly late on air. Apologies for that. But we are just getting everything set up and ready for this race to begin. We've had issues. We tried going on with the laptop. Unfortunately, we couldn't. Luckily, the race has been delayed. And it means we are all okay. Cars are all lined up. We're just getting our systems up and running up here in the commentary box. Apologies for all of the issues. But here we go. Cars lined up on the grid. It is time for the racing to begin. Here I am up here in the commentary box, all set up and ready. As I mentioned, apologies for all of the issues that we've had. But it was important. My computer was needed for other stuff, so we've basically just deleted the old stream, got going. We're starting fresh, and we're all set and ready to go. Your grid, by the way, on screen right now. Gabriel Gomez is next to Keen Nakamura-Berta. Salim Hanna is next to Alexander Bondarev. And then it is Sebastian Weldon and Reno Franco. They share row 3. Row 4 is shared by Newman Shi and Maximilian Popov. And then row 5, Emmanuel Olivieri next to Maxim Rem. Here we go then. Time to get motor racing underway. Italian F4. It's going to be fascinating. It's going to be fun. Let's put the green flag at the back. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights in Imola. And Italian F4 is underway with a good reaction time from Salim Hanna from third position. He's going to go attacking. He's going to go charging down towards the first corner. He is wheel to wheel with his teammate. Maintaining the lead into turn 1 is Gomez. Does Salim Hanna move up to second place? Let's see. As they next arrive in our shot, it looks like he's ahead. And he gets past Keen Nakamura-Berta, who drops down to third. Then it is Alexander Bondarev. Then comes Sebastian Weldon in fourth, having to defend there, as he tries to maintain the position in fifth, rather I should say. Reno Francot's in sixth. They're wheel to wheel, and around the outside there goes Francot to be ahead of Newman Shi. He is trying to split the Premers at the moment. Emmanuel Olivieri's getting close. We're very nearly 4 wide as we go through. Mega start to the motor race there, and it's been really, really tight stuff as they try to go wheel to wheel. Premers together, as I mentioned. 4 of them together. That is how close, that is how tight it is. Wow, was that dramatic out there. On the circuit. Apologies, the mic was very loud as well to start off with. We've hopefully managed to sort that out. It's the annoying fact that Discord requires a lot more audio. OBS requires a lot less, and then we have to switch it around and do all of that stuff. It is really, really annoying. Apologies for that. But we're about to begin lap number 2. Now, we've of course had to go on air very, very late with this race. So let's quickly just hand over to Ian Silvestrian while I fix my stuff up here in the commentary box to get everything sorted. Yellow flags are out. There's yellow flags around the circuit for some reason, as we're about to go wheel to wheel, side by side. The lead. Oh! Contact there. And off the road we go. Weldon having to defend. Francot on the attack. It would be brave stuff from Reno Francot to be able to get by. Would be really brave stuff. Safety cars out. And that's a perfect moment to hand it over to Ian Silvestrian as well.
Safety car before the end of the first lap. The lead, which was well over 1 second from Gabriel Gomez evaporates. Also an incident, we believe, for Elia Weiss, the Sol Crown Motorsport team driver. Lorimer and Bulsol have come together on the opening lap of the race, the two teammates. The team from Torino making their debut in the Italian Championship after winning the Formula 2000 Italian Series last year. Andrea Viola, former Formula Renault champion of Italy himself, former racing driver, now team owner. What a tough start to the weekend for the team from Torino, just south of the Swiss border in the north of Italy, on debut in 2025 in the Italian Series. The teammates have come together. Gomez is the race leader, but it is the safety car, the Lamborghini Huracan. We'll get a glimpse of that magnificent supercar in just a moment. It is actually leading the race. Gomez is the first race driver, though, as the field come down the highest part of the circuit, down through Tosa. On lap 2, Hanna in second, Nakamura Berta third, Bondarev, Weldon, Reno Francot. Race control officially noting, I'll read this to you, contact between cars 35 and 29 in turn 18. You can see right there, it's the entry to Rivazza 1 has been, well, for the moment, noted. Yeah, we've noted it as well, as has Andrea Viola. Down in pit lane, helpless. His cars have completed not one lap in the first of 3 races here this weekend. One has already been removed. Arthur's car still on the exit of Rivazza 1. This is Gomez, so we'll check the order for you. The Brazilian who scorched into the lead from pole position. Salim Hanna up into P2 from Keen Nakamura Berta, the championship leader. Bondarev, Weldon, Francot. Ludovico Il Siciliano walks back to the pits, and that looked to be Arthur in the background. They're not walking together, that is ominous. On the bright side, glass half full, as David Cosma Christopher flashes by in P14 in car 13. There looked to be minimal damage, at least, to both the yellow and green machines down into Rivazza 1. So Reno Francot in P6. Newman Chi is the third rookie, P7. Olivieri Powell's made a great start. Alex just flashes by at the bottom right of your screen.
He does indeed. Thank you very much, Ian Salvestrian, as he provides us with the insight of what has taken place across that race start. Now, great to have your company wherever you might be watching in the world. It is brilliant Italian F4 racing that we are getting to enjoy and getting to endure as well. Okay, safety cars coming in this lap. I'm just trying to still play around with the microphone to make sure that we can get it to a good level, because I am aware that there is some background noise that you guys can hear at the moment. Just trying to listen in. So, really fascinating race so far. Time to continue it. We've turned the mics back up. We have some good filters that we can... Oh! Another car's off. Another car's off. And the safety car that was supposed to come in this lab will surely stay, because that is down at Piratella. Is that? They're all backing up. And oh! Clobbering into the rear wing, getting some airtime. Olkutska with a big moment there. But to fix the background audio, don't worry, we've got some tricks, everybody. We've got tricks available to us. Safety car will be staying out there, though. Due to that. Right. Let me know how that is. I think we've now fixed everybody. They now fix some of the background audio. Olkutska walks away. Disappointment for her. Disappointment indeed. Okay, let's throw it down then and head over to Ian Silvestrian once again.
Well, the Lamborghini Huracan being driven by Mr. Federico Caridi to keep a consistent speed between 60 and 80 kilometres an hour. So the crash could not have been at a speed greater than that. Indeed, they're eclipsing that in the recent Tour de France. Some of the cyclists reaching well over 100 k's an hour on the downhill descents, and they were doing much less than that, as they're doing now behind the Huracan safety car. We'll get a glimpse of that in a moment. Now we're being told that Mr. Federico Caridi will pull into pit lane in that, the Huracan. Of course, it's a Lamborghini. You can hear it go by. Manufactured in Sant'Agata Bolognese. Not more than half an hour's drive from here in Motor Valley.
Indeed. Thanks once again, Ian, as he gives you a little bit of details regarding the safety car driver and where that Lamborghini's been manufactured. And in the middle of that, he also has told us that the safety car's coming in this lap, so we can prepare for the green flag moment in a few moments' time. Wow, how does that work? We're going to get to the green flags, everybody, in a few moments. The safety car's going to come in, and it'll be time for Italian F4 to burst into action with 19 minutes and 30 seconds to go on the clock. They arrived down at Piratella. All preparation about to get going in the Italian F4 Championship. It'll be set, ready, go when they boot it out of the final corner, and it will be over to the driver. It will be Gabriel Gomez leading us away. Sorry, I was just making sure that the audio was all working, because I know we've had audio issues. That's the unfortunate circumstance of having to do the lead commentary, having to be the only commentator, and also do the production. Everyone has to deal with that across. We're very privileged, the few occasions that we've managed to get a producer. But yeah, sometimes it can be a bit, annoying. But, right, put everything behind us. Focus on the motor race ahead, and it's going to be Italian F4 about to go racing in Imola once again. Gabriel Gomez leads us round the final corner, and it's foot to the floor. We are green in Imola once again, and it's Gomez leading a group, a gaggle of 4 Premiers together. Salim Hanna, then Key Nakamura. Let's go racing once again. Who is feeling brave enough for a move? Reno Francot is looking close at the moment. Can Francot make an overtake? Let's see. Can any of the Premiers find a way by as well? Francot has a look. Cannot make his way by. It is a difficult circuit to overtake at. And a circuit that can usually lead to quite a bit of carnage. But they are making it work at the moment. They have managed to get through this opening sector of the racetrack. It is all good for now. They all have darts, they all have looks, but they all tuck back in the wheel tracks. Anyone else attempting some moves? Single file stuff for the moment in Italian F4, but it's Gomez, the Brazilian driver, leading the way. And then Salim Hanna's just ahead of his teammate, who's ahead of his teammate, who's ahead of his teammate. The Premas, they're all teammates together. Then you get to Rina Franco, who's separating Newman Shi away from his teammates as well. Or we would have 5 Premas together, everybody. Oh god, would be a complete nightmare if they went down into turn 1. The only ones you'd be able to tell apart is Weldon. Because of the different Gamebridge Andretti livery he's got. The Andretti Junior, of course. One livery that is very easy to spot is Caberanoag. And he's in the mix. He is attacking his way through. It's close to the front of the field. There could be an attack coming in a few moments' time. As Gabriel Gomez could be coming under threat from Salim Hanna. And let's see whether Franco can put Weldon under pressure. Weldon had a struggling round, if you remember, back at Mugello. He wants to put that behind him, but as it stands, he could be under threat from Rino Franco, who won brilliantly in the E4 Championship earlier this year, a few weeks ago, and now he's moving through. Fastest lap for Alex Powell. That's a place gained for Rino Franco. So Sebastian Weldon loses a position, and he is heading backwards at the moment in time. Can they all navigate their way by? It's darts, it's looks at the moment. They all get through. It's getting close as well, I have to say, between Key Nakamura and Salim Hanna. Could the Premas be about to put on a show for us? And to go motor racing. Funny how that works, doesn't it? They go through. On the power we go. Into Variante Alta. Take the wide line. Get a wide berth. On the power once again. The field doing well at the moment. And then you arrive down into the braking zone. The final corner, the Ravazzas you head into. Once you're done with that, foot to the floor, down the start-finish straight, which some would argue isn't straight. Which it isn't really straight, is it? We'll do that debate another day, everybody. On what we all consider a straight. For now, no debates needed. We've got Italian F4 out there on the circuit. We've got Newman Shi putting his teammate under pressure. Diving to the inside, possibly. Sitting in behind at the moment. So elects not to just lick a stamp and send it up the inside Daniel Ricciardo style. And instead decides to just be patient with this one. Not risk contact. Especially with the driver that you'll be having a debrief with later on. Might not be the best idea, would it? Let's take a look at a replay. Oh my word. That was Francesco Pio Coppola making contact at high speed. And off the road we went with a Van Amersfoort car there as well. Oh! And that's a big crash. That will bring out the safety car. Guy Albag. Has gone off. Safety car's out. And he has made contact as Guy Albag. With another driver, Lucas Samalista possibly. And I think it's Herrera rather, that has gone off the road. Apologies. It's Javier Herrera. Marcus Sita had a puncture, by the way, and he went off as well. Right. Let's send it down to Ian Silvestrian as we're behind the safety car.
Who's had a tough run in 2025 in more ways than one. Look at the damage. Guy to the left of your screen surveys his car 44 for RHGP. Javier Herrera. This is what happened. So it's coming down the hill out of Curva Piratella. Herrera, this was Marcus Sartor as well. So Sartor goes on by. The exit of Tamburello, in fact, it was. So thankfully, it looked more spectacular than the damage actually was. They're parked into the gravel. There is damage. The Mexican and the Israeli both out in Tamburello in race 1 here at Imola this morning. The rear wing of Guy Albach's car actually still on the car. So the tyre barrier has done its job. Javier Herrera from Mexico and Guy Albach from Israel out. Joining the list of retirements, Marcus Sartor has rejoined and has not gone a lap down. The final runner down in 33rd position. So a frustrating race here this morning, but Gabriel Gomez is still in position 1. Second safety car intervention. You can see Teo Schropp with the visor open, taking in the view in the fresh air here on the first weekend of August. Round 5, 2025, the Italian F4 Championship. Guy Albach's car still in the gravel. Great work for the team, from the team here at Imola. Herrera's JBMotorsports car has already been taken behind the barrier. So this, again, hopefully will be a quick safety car intervention. Herrera's car off the circuit already. And the crew who worked the recent Emilia-Romagna Formula 1 Grand Prix, not to mention the World Endurance Championship for the hypercars. Speaking of which, there is the Lamborghini Huracan safety car being driven here this weekend by Mr. Federico Caridi, safety car driver. A supercar in itself, not a hypercar. They were racing in the World Endurance Championship here at Imola, the WEC, back here at Imola in 2026. Maxim Rem goes through. Emilia-Romagna, Imola off the 2026 FIA Formula 1 World Championship calendar. Or is it? Let's just say some tracks still need to be built, and there's an awful lot of work to be done in the next 12 months. Alex Powell, car 41, behind his Italian teammate, Manuele Olivieri. Frustration for both the RSGP drivers, who are quick as we go into the final third of the race, have not been able to show it just yet. There are 6 Prema Racing drivers ahead of them. 5, in fact. Hunter in P2. Nakamura Berta, P3, still the championship leader. Bondarev, Weldon, and Newman Chi with Reno Franco, the Dutchman, who won a Paul Ricard in the E4 series. At least one more lap under safety car conditions. Reno Franco with one of the few clean green laps. Fastest on circuit, a 147.695. This is the Dutchman who won in the E4 Championship at Paul Ricard in the south of France a couple of weeks ago. Another lap under safety car conditions, the final third of the race, hoping to go green next time round. Gomez, who has led from pole position from the start. From Salim Hanna, Nakamura Berta, Bondarev, Frankot, Weldon, Newman Chi, who is still the third rookie, the driver from the People's Republic of China, who won outright in race 3 at Monza. In round 3 of the series, Powell goes through in 41, Olivieri in 68. Hoping the graphic appears on your screen imminently. Safety car in. Not yet, but it won't be far away because Guy Albach's car has the field go down into Tamburello. Guy's car has already been dragged off to the side of the circuit. Popov goes through. He's in P12 from Bart Harrison. Safety car in this lap. We do go green. That is fantastic work from the team here at Imola. World class. You can see Tamburello, the corner which was modified in the aftermath of that very dark weekend 3 decades ago. A very dark history It is now no longer the same with a chicane in the middle of it. You know what happened on the first day of May 1994, and indeed 2 days prior to that. The field climbed the hill. It is Gomez to try and sprint to the checkered flag. The safety car to pull into pit lane. Salim Hanna. There's Max Popov goes through. Salim in second, the top rookie. The second rookie is Bondarev P4. And Newman Shi, seventh outright and the third rookie. Vinci Dante also in the rookie title race. This is Reno Frankot, the fastest driver on circuit, but the Dutchman frustrated with the safety car interventions thus far. He's in P5. Reno Frankot, who gave up a promising career with PSV Eindhoven, had a potential career as a pro footballer ahead of him, and now is hoping to line up in the FIA Formula One World Championship, as are, let's be honest, most of these drivers in the years to come. Some of them will make it. We've already had 8 graduates from the Formula 4 Italian Championship in the years gone by racing in the FIA F1 World Championship. This, the world's most competitive junior car racing series, but frustratingly, this morning much of the race has been led by the Lamborghini Huracan safety car.
It really has indeed. Okay, let's go racing once more. Gomez, Salim Hanna, Keen Nakamura Berta, Alexander Bondarev, Reno Frankot, your top 5 as we prepare to head to the Ravazzas. Gomez has gone. He will try and cat his teammate out. He will boot it hard out of the final proper corner on the circuit. And we are racing in Italian F4 once again, and it looks like a good restart for K&B. He will be applying his teammate a bit of threat heading down towards turn 1. That also applies to Newman Shi. Kia Nakamura Berta pulling to the outside. Shi to the outside of Weldon. Premers battling as we head down into the Tamburello chicane, late on the brakes, and maintaining second place for the moment is Newman Shi, but he's all out of shape as he tries to stand on the power. As long as the Premers battle, they are going to let Gomez pull away. Kia Nakamura Berta sends it, and around the outside, that's opportunistic stuff there. Getting himself in the mix is Alexander Bondarev, and say hello to Reno Frankot, because now he's got a chance to pass. To Toza corner we go. Newman Shi got ahead of Weldon. He dropped down a place, and the Premers are not separated by anything. Here we go, we continue the battle. Off the road in the background goes Kabir Anurag to Piratella, and that will be defense maintained for Salim Hanna. Salim Hanna keeps the place. Frankot trying to gain a place. Weldon trying to fight back and retake the place. Oh my word, I can't keep up with this. Guys, you do realise I'm on 7 different broadcasts today. The voice needs to live, everybody. Come on, calm down. Frankot with a look. Italian F4, mad racing at Imola. Oh, contact! Bart Harrison with contact with Andrea Kostic, who is left spinning round. And that is what happens when you go wheel to wheel into the Variante Alta. And with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go, we will need the safety car. It's an absolute brawl as we head down to the Ravazzas. Lock up there for Anurag. Anurag goes off into the gravel trap. Bart Harrison was leading that gaggle, arriving down to the Ravazzas. That was wild stuff. As now we exit the final corner and run down the start-finish straight, and they arrive in our picture once again. Cars everywhere at Imola, and it's going to be the Premers once again together. They can't make any moves at the moment. They're still single file. Did Andrea Kostic get going is my question. If he didn't, that could be contest over. What a wild race that was. What a wild restart, rather. But yeah, round went Andrea Kostic. What a brawl as we arrived down into... Oh, Anurag getting some airtime as well, going airborne momentarily. So, let's continue the racing. Acqua Minerale. Oh! And there, coming to a halt, is Emily Cotty. Emily Cotty, with surely a technical issue, and another safety car could be coming our way with the yellow flags out. Unless they do what they do many times and just leave the car there. It's at turn 2, so yeah, this one will have to. Don't think there'll be anything that can happen now. They've let this race run. Sometimes they just don't put out the safety car, but the thing is, the main overtaking zone is into Tamburello. And it's the place where the yellows are out. Turn 2 is Tamburello. Oh! Dropping down, losing positions. Who's that? Is it Weldon? We had a car dropping down. I think Weldon's okay. Right, Weldon's okay for the moment. Yellow flags are out. They have to reduce speed. And now they can go on the attack. And look at how close Salim Hanna is. If you are synced up with us, Hanna's given himself a chance. Key Nakamura-Roberto's there as well. Does Salim Hanna send it? Does Key Nakamura-Roberto send it? 3 of them together, battling here at Imola for the win. Gomez will not be happy. He'll believe that the Prama's closed in when the yellow flags were, and they were all reducing speed. But if it is that close once again, that could be a vital moment. We are about to roar onto the final stages of this race. Bit of gravel there kicked up by Key Nakamura-Roberto. It's a race going to the end. We've not seen any side-by-side for the win yet. Could that be about to change? Drew Akram and O'Reilly. I think Andrea Kostic did get going, luckily. Down towards Ravazza. You've got, basically, 11 cars in this train for the win. 17, 16, 15. This is critical. Do they get over the line with time remaining to begin another lap? They will, I think. Penultimate lap of the race. We are on to. They will just make it, will they? Hold on. 0. Is this the last lap? This is the last lap. Okay, they did not make it. They didn't make it, so we're on the last lap of the race. Just by a few seconds we miss. By about a few seconds we miss having an extra lap of racing. What a shame. But it means Gomez will be happy. They slow down once again. The Primas aren't actually capitalizing this time round. They're not capitalizing, they're behaving themselves. Who sends a move? Does anyone go for it? Can Weldon try and make a late dive bomb? You bet he can! Up against his teammate. Nearly contact. As Weldon went for it up against Newman Shee, it could be a drag race heading down to Piratella, but Newman Shee got the answer to that question. He maintained the position. Into Piratella. Gomez doing enough. It's been the Primus show behind in terms of overtaking, in terms of defending and attacking. But there has been no show in the context for the win. What a dominant performance from Gabriel Gomez. About to make his way down towards the Variante Alta chicane. He has navigated it with ease. And it is always special to win around this type of circuit. But it will be even more special when you have done it in such a competitive field, when you have the whole field behind you. You had to navigate through the safety car restarts, but nothing stopped Gabriel Gomez. Our pole sitter will convert to race victory. Gabriel Gomez comes across the line to take the win at Imola. What a performance from him. He leads the Primas. Salim Hanna in second and Key Nakamura-Roberto in third position. Salim Hanna is the rookie winner. Bondarev in second and Newman Shee gets third in that order. What a race. What a drive. That was absolutely thrilling. And after, well, delays and absolute chaos, we got a race. We got a full race. We got a race that included lots of safety cars. But it ends with Gabriel Gomez, P1.
Gomez will start from pole position for race 2 this evening as well. He wins again in 2025 to move into a clear second in the championship. Hunter in second place. And King Nakamura Berta P3, still P1 in the championship. So Gabriel Gomez drives back to pit lane with the victory. Just checking out the rookie point score, or the rookie result, I should say. Salim Hunter takes the rookie race win.
He does indeed. Thank you very much, Ian Silvestri. Just wanted to give him a couple of last words. Someone who's been incredibly helpful. Right. Well, Italian F4 don't always like sticking, and they do have a big schedule today here at Imola, so they need to get going, so I don't think we'll even see the podium. So we'll end it off here, because I've got quite a busy day as well, so I think it's best. Considering we've actually had to be here longer due to the delays. I know we've only been on air for 36 minutes, but that's because we just deleted the old stream, because it was too laggy, as you would have seen if you joined us on my laptop. But anyway, let's run you through the results. Gabriel Gomez ended in P1, Salim Hanna P2, he was the rookie winner. King Nakamura Roberta 3rd, Alexander Bondarev in 4th, Reno Franco got 5th, and then it was Newmanchi getting 6th, Alex Powell was in 7th, Emmanuel Olivieri was in 8th, Maxim Rem beat Sebastian Weldon. Then it was, so Weldon dropped down majorly. Then he also lost some other positions. Popov in 11th. Then it was David Cosma Christopher. Then it was Bart Harrison. Then Dante Vinci, Andrea Charles Dupe, Anea Frey, Artem Sevayukin, Luca Viscianu, Krill Kutskov, David Valta, Alexander Ruta, Teo Schrupp, Badr Al-Salati in 23rd, Kabir Anurag 24th, Lucas Amalista 25th. Then it was Alexander Savinkov, Phil Collins Stranger, Marcus Saita, Francesca Pio Capola, and then hold on, I'll stop reading out the results for a moment, because I can see everything went for a second. The thing glitched. Okay, it's back now. So I'll continue on. And then it was Peter Veskut in 30th, Andrea Kostik sent round in 31st, Nathan Alberenby in 32nd, Emily Cotti 33rd, and our retirements were Javier Herrera, Guy Albach, Elia Louise Ways, Olkutska, Ludovic Abisso, and Arthur Lormier collided at the race start. From Imola, we say thank you very much for joining us. That's not it though, in terms of action. We've got GB3 at Silverstone, we've got Italian F4 back for their race later on, and we've got Freca here at Imola as well. You can catch Formula 2 on the main channel in terms of support series. Formula 1 practice is also going on. Porsche Super Cup qualifying will be recorded, has been recorded, and will be premiering later on in the evening today as well. So thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you for all of the other amazing action that you have across JB Motorsports and JBM2. Goodbye!